Hey guys, welcome back to CLOWNFISH TV. And good news, J.J. Abrams finally got the Rise of Skywalker done.
Yesterday.
So this is Kneon. I'm here with Geeky Sparkles.
Hello.
And we're going to talk about the first clip. They fly now.
Yeah.
This is ridiculous. It's ridiculous that they just got the movie done, and the clip that they're showing is ridiculous. So we're going to talk about that in this episode, and please subscribe if you guys have not subscribed already. We're at 77,000 subs. Thank you so much for that. Hoping for 100,000 soon. So thank you. So yeah, Geeky just kicked this over this morning that J.J. Abrams just got the movie done.
Yesterday. Him and his team just finished it. But you have to understand, according to J.J. Abrams, that they had 3 months less to get this movie done. And the reshoots were over in October, they said. And you know, it's really hard when you're trying to finish up a 9-movie, you know, you're the finale for a 9-movie story that didn't need the last 3 movies.
It's like, yeah, we had to create another ending because George Lucas did end the Star Wars saga with Return of the Jedi. But good news, it's done. I think they're trying to downplay the fact that this movie is a complete cluster, and they're scrambling to get it done. They're duct taping it together. This is why we haven't seen a whole lot of the movie. This is why the novelization isn't coming out until like next March.
This is why John Williams just now finished the score.
This is why John Williams just finished the score, because the movie was in shambles, and they're gonna try to put a positive spin on it, but the movie was in shambles. And again, the movie ended, Skywalker saga ended with episode 6. They didn't even know they're bringing Palpatine back.
Right. 3 more movies. Oh, we had to make it all feel satisfying for all 9 movies. Didn't even need the last 3. God.
There's literally no point to these sequels other than to make money.
George Lucas had talked about doing sequels too, but they threw that out the window. It was like the lightsaber over their shoulder.
Yeah, pretty much. So they have a clip. I don't know if I can show much more. They released a clip from the Burning Man festival here in the desert, and the stormtroopers now have like
here, we can show the vehicle. So this vehicle now,
it's like a sand bike.
Here, like, do we have a picture of the vehicle?
Yeah, right.
I'm trying. No,
this is never, their thumbnails are never right. Yeah, it's like,
here, I can't get to a vehicle picture.
There we go.
Like these things. It's like a, I don't know what that is.
It's a sand bike, a sand motorcycle, which makes absolutely no sense.
It's like the speeder bikes of Endor, but you have a sand. It's for sand.
Yeah, but wait, there's more.
Oh yeah, there is more.
There's more. I could probably show.
You can play it. I don't know if you can play any of it.
Oh, here we go.
So
the sand bikes catapult the stormtroopers. Freaking catapult the stormtroopers off. This is just like the speeder bike chase in Return of the Jedi.
But that's okay. They catapult them so they can turn their jetpacks on.
They catapult, these bikes catapult stormtroopers so they can turn their jetpacks on, so they can get a joke in there. They fly now.
Yeah.
They fly now.
You know, why didn't you just, activate your jetpack? I mean, why not chase them down the jetpacks? Why you have to run? And then here's my next thing, okay? If you watch the clip, Rey keeps shooting at them. Now, Rey, remember, this is a chosen one. Has more force than anybody ever had. It's like a camel. She's throwing it in her humps. She's got more, force than anyone. Yet she cannot shoot these stormtroopers. Her aim is as good as theirs is. So just so we can get to the point where you can see them jump through the air and turn on their jetpacks. She could not hit them at all, even with the force.
So this is the first, I think they're trying to get people like, hey everybody, this movie's going to be fun. This is ridiculous. I'm sorry, this feels like 2015 Marvel Comics, goofy ass, let's set a joke up by creating vehicles to launch stormtroopers because like, oh my god, they fly now.
I don't know.
It's going to be a train wreck.
I will give them credit in the fact they tried to do something new with the vehicles. Like, they tried something new because a lot of the complaints, even George Lucas's complaints, were they weren't pushing things forward. They weren't creating new things. So they created a new vehicle.
But what's
to
the
catapult
purpose? What's the purpose of this? What is the purpose of a catapulting motorcycle that drives on sand? What the hell?
For this joke, but
for the joke.
Well, I found
it literally exists
too,
for the joke.
I found it interesting too that we get the jetpacks on the Mandalorians on the last episode Friday, and then this clip comes out, and look, jetpacks are back. Jetpacks are all the rage in Star Wars. You got to get me one of those jetpack things.
God, are they gonna do like they did with S.H.I.E.L.D., where they kind of run S.H.I.E.L.D. alongside the Marvel movies, and then they kind of tie in.
I don't know. According to them, I don't think S.H.I.E.L.D. is,
it's not canon anymore. So Coulson stayed dead, I guess, in the 616. But this is not the clip I would have shown. I think they're trying to get, because it was on Good Morning America. And I think they're was it on Good Morning America? I think it was on Good Morning.
It was on GMA. I think they put it up on
Disney
Twitter
owned. Disney owned.
Right, and they have J.J. Abrams on all the ABC shows this morning. Oh, I'm J.J. Abrams. Star Wars is great. No, I want to talk about his comments for a minute. This is what made me mad. Okay, first of all, they're blaming that it took 3 months because we always knew we were going to have 3 fewer months to do post-production on this film. So much is still being worked on. It's literally so much is still being worked on. Okay, I thought it was done.
No.
It's literally a practical race to get it finished. No, guys, it's not because all the reshoots and the rumors that people tried to walk out of the screening and the fact that it all went to crap. No. It's because we had 3 months less to get this done. God. And then even with all that, he felt better positioned to finish the Rise of Skywalker that he did the same point in The Force Awakens. They're done saying it's finished, and now they're saying it's not. We had more reshoots on Episode 7 than this one.
Bullshit.
We had more story adjustments on 7 than this one.
Bullshit.
We didn't know if these characters would work, if the actors would be able to carry a Star Wars movie. Well, I'm not even going to comment on that one. There were a lot of things we didn't know. On this, we knew who and what worked, and everyone was doing the best work I've ever seen anyone do. But the ambition of this movie is far greater than The Force Awakens. What we set out to do is far more challenging. Everything is exponentially larger on this. But the reshoots on the first one are supposed to be so much more than this one.
It's all fine
and
here.
And then it goes on about the story. Endings are the thing that scare me the most, Abrams said. This is about bringing this thing to a close in a way that is emotional and meaningful and also satisfying in terms of actually answering as many questions as possible. So if years from now someone's watching these movies, all 9 of them, they're watching a story that is cohesive as possible.
As possible being the key word, as possible. That's the thing. It's not going to be as cohesive.
But there was another quote you gave me on another article. I think it was this one. And then he goes on to say, part of it is scary because I care about it so much. Part of it was, it's an ending, not of 3 films, but of 9 films. And it means a lot to a lot of people, us included. We felt the pressure, but the opportunity was always greater than the challenge. There was an ending. You literally brought it back. Pissed with it, just to make a new ending and make your own character. There was already an ending that worked to these films.
Yeah. I mean, look, Lucas had an idea for where to take things after Episode 6, but the Skywalker saga was basically over. And so help me God. Now, this is what scares me about this, because we've heard a lot of rumors about the story. Okay, and people are like, well, there's no way this is legit because people, wouldn't have access to that information, etc., except he admitted that an official script wound up on eBay. Okay?
Oh!
Yeah, so the fact that an official Rise of Skywalker script wound up on eBay means that people outside of the production had access to the script. That means these ridiculous leaks are probably true because somebody had the script.
Well, not just that. There are people coming from different places, different times, not talking to each other, sharing with different people about what they're seeing, and it's the same.
Yeah.
I mean, it's possible they plotted it to go tell people this, you could tell this person that. It's possible, but,
somebody had the script. How hard would it be to take a bunch of photos of the script,
I guess what makes me mad about this whole thing, at the heart of it, what makes me mad, besides the fact that they treat the fans, is that they keep leading with this false BS narrative. It was way more reshoots before. It's fine. It's all fine. I don't know what they're talking about. It's not true. And we have to make it a satisfying ending to 9 films. if you just said, hey, can't top what George did, so we're just going to try to wrap these 3 up, and hopefully they fly with the original trilogy.
They fly now.
Yeah, they fly now. I think people wouldn't be so upset. But the fact that they keep, making it sound like, we're in charge. Now, this reminds me of something. Okay, so I'm from Punxsutawney, and we have Groundhog Day. And and I will be the first one to admit it's kind of dumb, but it's like, here it's like a religion, and it's like your favorite sports team. You don't mess with Phil. When they filmed the Groundhog Day movie, it was filmed in Woodstock, Illinois. And what really annoyed us was after the filming, I was a senior. They brought this one kid in from Woodstock, Illinois, and had him come to our Groundhog Day assembly, where he stands and acts like the biggest pompous asshat you've ever seen. Well, me and Bill Murray, we're just like BFFs, and Harold Ramis and I, and going on about this. And he goes, and I'll give you back your holiday now that me, I'll give it back to you. Oh my God, they literally had to hold some of the football players back from beating the crap out of this arrogant little asshat. And that is what this reminds me of.
That's J.J. Abrams.
No, because it's like this attitude of, ownership, and not granted, like, well, Disney does own it now. Yeah, but Disney owns it now doesn't mean that it's good just because Disney owns it. Doesn't mean I have to go give them my money just because Disney says so. I'm just saying if they had been respectful, I guess more respectful to what came before, tried harder with the fans, didn't troll the fans for not liking it, didn't go so far to try to trample down any dissent and all that, and just been honest and said, yeah, it didn't go so well, we're trying to fix it, we hopefully now we have it really, really well done. People, I think, would be more respectful and receptive to it. But that's because they're acting like that. Well, you can have it back now.
Yeah, now
we're like this, and now people are just mad.
People are mad. I mean, they disrespected the fandom. They disrespected George Lucas. This movie looks ridiculous. It sounds like a cluster. It's a cash grab. That's all Star Wars is right now, is a cash grab. And
But they fly now.
They fly now.
I mean,
fly now.
I mean, first of all, what got me before even that was the fact that Rey's shooting her blaster, and she's supposed to have more force power than anyone. She is the chosen one, Mary Sue of Star Wars. It's ridiculous how Mary Sue she is, and she can't hit a single one.
Yeah, and she's got to take on Palpatine.
But she can't hit a stormtrooper with a blaster.
But she can't hit a stormtrooper with a blaster. So this is, again, these ridiculous plot leaks that we're hearing. The fact that, the script has been out there, I think it's all true. I think that this movie, if those leaks are true, that Rey is going to take the Skywalker name, that she's basically a clone / granddaughter of Palpatine that via force rape.
Well, they already set a precedent in the comics for that.
They did. This movie is going to polarize fans more than The Last Jedi.
I don't know. I just think people are just like, finally it's over.
Finally, it's over. Star Wars. Thank God it's over.
I'm just like, and for all the people like, well, you're just haters. You don't have no idea how much it guts me to say that. Finally, it's over, because I was so excited with The Force Awakens. Yeah. I was so excited it was coming. I was just like, I literally scraped back every penny I could to get tickets to go, because at the time we were really in a bad place, and I did everything I could to go. I took the kids, got them all hyped up to go, and I walked out feeling like, okay, what was that? And it killed me that I had to feel that way. And I'm like, okay. The next one's gonna be better. I understand. They want to make it feel familiar. I get that. Cool. Next will be better. And then I walked out of The Last Jedi, and I was just like, oh my God, I want to cry. And it's just like, and then I just got mad. And I'm just angry about it, and I'm sad that I have to feel this way, because I never in a million years thought I'd feel this way.
It's such a missed opportunity. I mean, the fact they couldn't even get Han, Luke, and Leia together in one scene is a fail. It's a complete fail. That's what everybody thought they were getting.
For The Force Awakens. Yeah, and beyond that, they're just now putting Rey, Finn, and Poe together. They're supposed to be the new Han, Luke, and Leia, and they haven't put them as a team until this movie? They're just now a team on the final movie.
It's just such a ramshackle piece of shit.
Well, this seems like it should have been the next episode 8, and then we should have something else for episode 9, is what it feels like. I mean, they should have been a team in the last movie. They should have been. That if they had done that, I don't know. I give up. I don't know. I mean, they fly now.
Rian Johnson subverted our expectations, for this franchise.
J.J. Abrams can't make up for it no matter what he does.
Yeah, it's not. I'm sorry, they're gonna go into major hype mode, but I mean, even this clip, this is the dumbest thing. I mean, this is like a freaking ridiculous. And I love G.I. Joe, but this is like a G.I. Joe vehicle.
That's what it reminded me of. It reminded me of G.I. Joe or massive.
Yeah, they're launching Cobra soldiers or something with jetpacks.
Yeah, that's what it does remind me of it. It's just like it reminds me of, like I said, like Chicken Little with the bottles on his hips, and they they knocks them off so he can fly. It just
So he needs to mash this up with the stormtroopers flying off the bikes and be like Cobra, la 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 la, or something.
It's just.
It works with the Mandalorians because we knew they had jetpacks. We've seen the jetpacks.
Well, they weren't riding on bikes that were getting catapulted and turning their jetpacks on.
We're like flinging them off of motorcycles.
It's an episode of Jackass. I'm just like, that's what it reminds me of.
Oh my god. This movie might be worth watching just for the comedy gold that we're going to see. It's going to be, I'm telling you, the leaks are legit. Because that script is floating around out there, and if those leaks are true, and they sound
changed some stuff, or is that what they're blaming the reshoots on? We had to reshoot it because I didn't read the article. Is that what they're blaming the reshoots on?
No, he just said that. Oh, it was a legit script that somebody had.
We had to reshoot because the script got leaked, and we had to change it. That's why there's reshoots, guys. That's why. And like I said, it'd be upfront. I think people would be a little more receptive if they weren't, if they would just be honest about it. But they're not. So
yeah. So I don't know, guys. Expect the hype train to pull out of the station. Meanwhile, you do have an alternative. Hashtag Cats Army.
Yeah, Jumanji too.
Jumanji. There are alternatives. You don't have to go see Star Wars. I'm even like, I don't even know if I want to go see it. I'm being honest. And this is the first one that I might just, I don't know. I don't want to go see it.
So I kind of want to know if the leaks are true, but
I'm sure they are.
But I'm sure they are. Then thinking about sitting through it just makes me sick.
Because I know if the leaks are true, this is going to completely destroy the saga.
What do you mean? It hasn't been destroyed yet?
This is going to completely light it on fire and then piss on it and then light it on fire again. And then take a dump on it.
After it's wet.
If you're pissing alcohol because you've drank too heavily because it's so bad.
That's not how any of this works.
It's Star Wars logic. If you can suck the power of the sun into a planet and shoot 5 planets with one laser beam, you can piss alcohol.
There you go.
If you can catapult stormtroopers off of motorcycles that ride on sand, you can piss alcohol and light it on fire. That's
you need the flamethrower.
Disney Star Wars logic. Disney Star Wars logic, right? BB-8 can roll around on the sand. So I don't know. We're gonna wrap this one up.
Yeah. God, yeah.
They fly now.
All
right. See you guys later.
Bye.
Hey guys, thanks for watching Clownfish TV. Please consider supporting the channel. Go to clownfishsupport.com. That's clownfishsupport.com. And if you want to join our community, go to clownfishtalk.com. That's clownfishtalk.com. Please subscribe, ring the bell for notifications. We will talk to you next time.